What's up, everybody? It's DJ Dr. Watts. My partner is Lady Jen, and we are back to the series How to Write Lyrics Like a Pro in 10 Easy Steps. And we are on step number 8. And I decided, since step number 8, 9, and 10 are so brief, we're going to put those all together in one lesson. Okay? Because there's really no reason to just stretch it out, because the last two are very simple. Okay, and we're going to start with number 8. What contemporary and retro elements are you using to attract the listener? If you pay attention to music that was made in the past, especially the hits, pay attention to some of the things that they mention in their music, like historical events, historical names that everybody has a general understanding of. Like mentioning Mount Rushmore, or mentioning 1300 Pennsylvania Avenue, or mentioning the scare, or mentioning the Cowardly Lion, or mentioning the Wizard of Oz. Any things, retro and contemporary elements, are you using to attract the listener? What things that are happening current in the news of the day, politics, or whatever, are you using in your music, in your lyrics? Very important, because those things are indexed in people's minds. And as I always said, if you can tap what's indexed in the mind of your fans, you have a greater chance of them placing you in a permanent file in their mind, so that they can always come back to your music for that feeling. Music is more psychological. Yes, it's music, but it is psychological. You have to give them pleasantries, okay? Pleasantries. You have to give them pleasantries, okay? Now, contemporary and retro elements are you using, like idioms from back in the day: a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, okay? That's one that people know about. Even the two words jingle bells, that is already indexed in people's mind, and it's already associated with a feeling. And it's always according to the subject matter of your track, so what you are using. So, what contemporary and retro elements are you using to attract the listener? Now, if you see the link down here at the bottom, the patreon.com/DJ Dr. Watts, that's where you're going to find the more extensive videos where I'm going to show you what kind of tools you can use to consistently add these elements unto your music. Because, believe it or not, it's not about you that's going to attract the listener. It's the things that you can tap that are already narratives in their mind. And that's the purpose of using contemporary and retro elements in your music, to attract the listener. You're attracting the listener. You're not trying to compel them. You want to attract them. Okay? And number 9 and number 10 are two very simple ones, but I'm going to show you also in the full-length video how to accomplish this. Is your music addictive to you? How many times do you catch yourself listening to your song just because you want to jam out? And number 10, would you pay money to own your music? And not only would you pay money, in the past, have you ever paid money? Are you the first person to buy your download? Would you pay money for your music? Think about that. That's the purpose of these 10 steps. That is the purpose of these 10 steps. How to write lyrics like a pro in 10 easy steps. It is an outline and a guide. And yes, these can be expounded up on in many different ways, but these are 10 basic steps that can help you get your music together and to the point where it's commercially acceptable. So click the link down in the description and come over to the Patreon page, and you can watch the full-length videos, and you can message me if you have any questions about lyrics. I'm always open and available to my students over there, so don't feel shy. If you have a questions and you need something answered, just hit me up in the message in the Patreon, and I will be right there to answer your questions. I'm DJ Dr. Watts. My partner is Lady Jen. We are ambassadors of Good Frequency, and this is the Sarah and Boaz Producer Academy, where we are asking you, do you want to better your best? See you up at the Patreon page. Let's get this learning on. Peace.